Welcome to the Fish Nerds, the show about fish, fishing, and eating fish. I'm Clay Groves, Chief Executive Fish Nerd, licensed fishing guide, and your best friend. And it's National Podcast Posting Month, which means every single day this month, I will be releasing a podcast, and sometimes I get a little behind. Today, I actually am not recording in my home studio. I'm recording at work. I don't have my theme music, so pretend you heard the Fish Nerds theme song before all that, and let's get right into it. So here's how this works. It is National Podcast Posting Month, NaPodPoMo. Is how we say that. And this month's theme for the Fish Nerds is Fishing Ruined My Life. Now, it's kind of an exaggeration. What I'm looking for is stories about a bad day of fishing, something that went wrong in fishing. Could be funny, could be tragic, could be just a story. And I'd love to get your voice on the show. I've got at least 30 stories, but maybe you have better ones. You probably do, because I'm going to run out of good ones. I've already dropped a couple on you. And we have had some listeners call in, which is great. Our phone number here is 607-378-FISH. Just call us and leave your story on our voicemail. Alternately, you can record it on your smartphone by using the voice record function. Email it to clay@fishnerds.com. I don't have time to call people and interview people. I've had a couple people request I give them on the show. I'm very busy and just this month don't have time for it. And I apologize. I'd love to chat with you, but that's how you do it. 2 ways to get on the show. If you've got a YouTube channel or a product or something you want to plug while you're doing it, just by calling us or leaving us that message, you have earned that right. So I've got Dave who just called in, and Dave runs a YouTube channel called Fish Tips. It's youtube.com/fish tips. Links in the show notes. I do subscribe to this channel. It's very good, and I like Dave. So Dave has a story about driving his car into a lake, and I've wanted to do this with piece of junk cars I've had, but I've never done it. So I'm going to leave you with Dave right now.
Hello, Fish Nerds. Hello, Clay. But this is Dave with the Fish and Tips YouTube channel, youtube.com/fish tips, and I would like to tell my fishing ruined my life story. Is about the time that I drove my vehicle into the water with my nephew also in the vehicle with me. This was my second time taking a boat out of the water, and we just got back from a kind of difficult day of fishing in northern Michigan, and so we were getting ready to pull the boat out of the water, and I backed the trailer up, and my dad put the boat on the trailer and was going to have me pull out, and I was worried that I would slide backwards into the water because it was a steep ramp. But I failed to realize that my vehicle was still in reverse when I went to pull the boat out of the water. And so when I hit the gas, I started going backwards, panicked, because I thought my vehicle was sliding into the water. So I hit the gas even harder, and we went right out into the lake. I was on a flowage called the Paint Pond Flowage. It's on the Brule River. And so then me and my nephew were able to escape through the sunroof, and my father was able to pick us up in the boat, and the vehicle was totally sunk in under a minute. Luckily, we got it out of the water very quickly. There wasn't any sort of environmental impact charge that people talk about with my vehicle going in the water because we got it out immediately. And yeah, that's my story. Took me a while to get a new car, but I'm back at it. Been launching a lot of boats since then and doing a lot of fishing. Yeah, that's my story. Thanks for posting again this month. Bye.
Thanks, Dave. It sounds like an interesting day on the water. I think I'd be afraid to launch my boat after all that. But thanks for sharing that story with us. Again, you can find Dave at youtube.com/fish tips. If you want to get your story here on the Fish Nerds podcast, it's easy. Just give us a call, 607-378-FISH, or drop me an email, clay@fishnerds.com, with a recording of it. You can use your phone for that, or you can even write it out if you want to, and I will do a dramatic reenactment of your fishing story. So that's it. That's the whole show for NaPodPoMo here on the 3rd of November, 2022. New show on the 4th. Stick with us. It's Matt.